Oh,
Oh,
what's up,
hell yeah. Look
homie?
at that.
Yo, what up? What up,
What up,
dog?
playa? What up, playa?
Yo, I'm finna ask you why you ain't got your microphone working, dog. You got
Yeah,
stay on mute, son.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It does. It works better when I unmute.
it's a rally cap.
Looking good.
Yeah, yeah. My wife said I wasn't allowed to come on the show without a hat. She said this is the hat show.
Yeah,
You can
dude.
wear a hat. You can wear a towel. We got all kinds of options here. Sombrero.
Hats
You know,
required, and you're stacking the hats. I
Yeah, I'm
like
wearing
it.
two hats today.
The
stack
stack,
friends that stack hats.
the stack
Yeah,
hat
I'm
show.
I got the steak and shake aficionado and
Yep.
a guy that plays a Bitcoin developer online.
Rumor has it
Nice.
he's one of the handsomest men in all the land.
By the way, both of these are bird flip.
Let's go, baby.
Shout out to bird flip. Best hats on
Hey,
the internet. At least
birdflip.xyz. That's
Yeah.
how you
right.
guys doing? How's Vegas?
I'm never going back.
Yeah, well, that's good because they won't
That
be
good, huh?
Well, I don't think they'll let me back in the door anyway, you
Yeah, what'd you do?
What didn't I do?
Did you get
Actually,
added to the same list I did?
yeah, yeah. I listen, man, the only good thing about Vegas, about the conference, in my opinion, is just the people that you get to run into and talk with, like old friends or people that you engage with online, like the real
Yeah, it looks
Bitcoiners.
like you had some fun. I saw you dancing with Rob from Bitcoin News. What was that
Yeah,
all that about?
I had
I
some
mean,
fun, I had some
you're
moments of
what?
fun with some people that I like,
Okay. So
but
you couldn't have fun without going? I mean, I don't understand.
I couldn't. I mean, Vegas is the whole place just smells like sin. Everywhere you go, it smells like weed and sin. It's disgusting. It's like repulsive, and you don't see the sunlight the entire day. You wake up, you get in the conference, you're in there. It's all so artificial. It's like this peak fiat thing. And then this year, I mean, last year I was very excited to see Ross. Yeah, that was the thing. It's like I really
Sure.
wanted to see Ross. That felt like a moment in time that I needed to be there for that. And this year, I mean, Afro Man's funny, but come on, And I've heard all the sailor talks. I've heard all the Maller stuff. I'm just sort of over
It
that.
looked like in the videos I saw there weren't a lot of people. And is
Yeah.
that true? Or were those videos recorded like early morning before the crowd gets in?
Well, there's one with the comedians. I don't know if you saw that one. Those two funny guys, and they did
Yeah.
like they intentionally did it to make it look like it was an empty room, which is
Yeah.
pretty funny because they were like, "All right, let's clap it up. What do you think?" And like no one is clapping, so like they did it with an empty audience. By the way, those two guys, like I've seen them on Twitter. I thought they were the same person until I saw them both on stage. I forget their names, but we'll have to link to that in the show notes, Jamie. But anyway, dude, I think there was a drop off. Yeah, I think there was a drop off. There's definitely a drop off, like from the media perspective. I can quantify that because I'm in that world. There's like about 40% less this year than last year, and I think it's probably
That's a
um,
lot.
that's a lot.
40% is
And I
quite a
think from an
lot.
attendance standpoint, just like with guys like us, I would think that it's probably like 30% down from last year,
What
if
do
I
you think
was
about them going back to Nashville?
better than Vegas, brother.
I agree with that, but I mean, there's no newness. I mean, they did Miami, they did Nashville, they did Vegas twice. Going
Yeah.
back to Nashville? I
Well,
mean, what?
you
What?
know, I if it was going to be in Vegas again, I was not going to go. But now that it's in Nashville, if you guys are going to be there, right? If we're going to get the gang together,
I'll
then
go
I will be there.
because
I'll be
Nashville
there.
is close and
Yeah.
that'll be easier
It's farther for me,
logistically.
but it's
It
so
is.
much better. I'll
Yeah.
get in early. I'll take like the weekend before, and we can just have a good weekend going into the conference, and I think it's going to be a better vibe.
I
Dude,
could
you could
probably
stay
take
with
my
me
family.
and we can drive up there.
Let's go. Yeah. All
See,
right.
you can take your family to Nashville. You can't really take your family to Vegas. It's
You
I
not
know,
agree with that.
conducive for kids.
I agree
yeah,
with
it's
that.
Bobby did it. Bobby Shell of Voltage. He really prioritized like the family time. Like he wasn't really even in the conference. They did like a side event Monday night, but I think he just kind of used that as like a networking thing and then didn't go into the conference. And then they just did they had a couple days worth of like kid-friendly shows, I guess, you know.
I
So
met a snake hunter on my Uber drive to the airport last year, and that's what he did. He caught snakes. He goes into the mountains, finds a den of snakes, and pulls them out, and then he sells them.
that's my kind of guy. I want to meet
I
people
feel
like
like,
that.
yeah,
That's
it fits
awesome.
perfectly with what Vegas is anyway.
Yeah, I
Sounds
mean,
like a
no,
short-lived career.
that's the kind of guy that I want to meet in Vegas.
He was a cool dude. I mean, I was impressed.
Yeah, I don't want to
Anyway,
meet the guys that are in Vegas because they just like love the lifestyle, love the gambling, love the debauchery, and there's a lot of
yeah.
them. It's
And
it's
then you see
sick to
him
me.
at Pawn Stars trying to score up a little cash to place the next bet.
It's very sad walking through in the morning you wake up, you get down there, you get a coffee, and it's like 7 or 6:30 or whatever, and then there's, people just playing the slots, still gambling, drunk. It's really depressing. I just don't like being around that. Um, but dude, I didn't I skipped like a lot of the side events I was like meant to kind of check out. And the last night I left, I mean, I was out of the conference by like 7 or at that area, like 6:30 or 7. And I stopped at In and Out on the way back to my hotel room and I got three double doubles all for myself. Took them back to the room, ate the first two, consecutively, and then fell asleep for a little bit, woke up at midnight, ate the third, and went back to bed.
Glorious. Oh my goodness. You really let yourself go. Hey, good for
Yeah,
you though. That's the way to do it.
yeah, it
That was
felt
probably
good.
worth the trip, to be honest.
Yeah, the night before, and then the night before that, it was Five Guys, and then the night before that, it was a Yard House burger. So I
Okay.
consumed six
Six burgers.
burgers in 3 days.
New record. Good work.
But anyway, man, I wish you guys were there. I'm actually glad you weren't though at the same time because I don't want you to have to have gone through that experience that I've gone through. It would have made it more bearable, would have made it better.
Thanks
We
for
had
thanks for
fun.
taking one for the team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, I
I
miss
was
you.
bummed because I wanted to be there. Tell me, last question on the conference. Did you meet the knickknack guys?
No, I didn't.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
should. I walked right by their booth, and then they had like a busy line, and I think that's when they were playing Santeria, and then I went over and I was singing
Oh yeah.
Rob, and then I got a beer.
Cool.
But I say that I'm the reason that they are involved this year because I handed
Oh,
out like
absolutely.
hundreds of knickknacks last year,
Oh
and I
yeah.
connected them to the Simply Bitcoin guys. I was
Plus, you
talking to
spammed them on
Ricky
Twitter like every day for about 6 months.
every day, man. And listen, whatever. I guess I don't need credit, but it would be nice.
I mean, it is
Give you some
nice when
free log
someone,
of knickknacks.
yeah, you need a log, a roll.
Yeah,
It is nice when someone introduces you to Bitcoin. So you did that for them. Adam,
yeah,
what's going on with you?
yeah,
No
brother.
joke. I would not know what a knickknack was if it wasn't for the Stack Show and Phil.
There you
So
go.
Clip
that's the
that.
truth.
There
Clip
you
that.
go.
We're gonna post that and tag the knickknack guys and spam them again.
It's worked
Do
so
they
far.
do they accept Bitcoin for knickknacks yet?
I get they
Yeah,
do now.
they
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's cool.
Awesome.
Adam,
So,
man,
So
we're
yeah,
happy
what's
to
new,
have you
Adam?
on, dude. What's going on in your world?
well, uh, we were talking a few months ago about a Manna announcement, and
Oh, are we gonna hear it?
if we want to do it, yeah, I
Are
got it
you
queued up.
ready?
Let's
I'm
hear it.
ready. Are you
Phil,
guys
are
ready?
you ready? I don't know. Are
I'm
we ready to hear the announcement? This feels
I'm
like a
ready.
big deal.
It's a big deal. Like
I'm
this is
ready.
This
the
is a big
official
deal.
announcement. This is it.
This is a real announcement. It's not a
This is a real announcement.
pre-announcement.
This is not a pre-announcement. This is the actual announcement. If you guys want to hear it, do we want to do it?
We want to do it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
drum
Give it
drum
to us.
roll.
I'm going to preface this real quick. We got 21 new updates and features that I want to talk about. We'll go through them pretty quickly.
Why'd you pick that number?
I don't know. I like odd prime numbers. I don't know. Uh, so yeah, 21 updates and features. We're gonna also announce these over the coming days on X.
That
But
20-second update just didn't make the cut.
I know, I know. We actually had like 19, and we were like, we got to stretch this to 21.
Change the logo. Space out the lettering on the logo.
Exactly. But the point I want to make is we are going to be announcing these 21 features and updates on X as well. But this is going to be the first place you're going to be able to get all 21. So if you want to skip ahead, you got to watch this episode. This is
This
it.
episode,
This episode right now. We're
right now, this is
doing it
the
live,
only way that you're getting all 21.
unless you want to wait like 21 days.
Nobody
That's
wants to
fine.
wait.
That's
I don't
fine
want to
too.
wait 21 days.
No, no, this is like lightning speed. This isn't like an on-chain confirmation kind of thing. We're using the Lightning Network here.
Nice. Solid.
No more waiting. I'm gonna just see how annoying this is real quick. If this is like extremely frustrating, we can nix it, but I'm gonna try to pop my phone in here just so we can see if I can share my screen real quick. Is that cool, you guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
That'd
Go
be
for it.
best.
Is dark mode one of the updates?
App. So it's lightning fast everywhere. It's possibly the fastest Bitcoin app in the world, just overall. And how quickly you can get into it and start using it's just really fast and easy. So that's the main thing. What we kind of did is I liken it to like what we did is we picked up a building and built a new foundation and put the building back down while everybody in the building didn't realize what was going on. So that was the whole idea is to build this new app with a smooth transition. And I think we've accomplished that. In fact, this is live now. So this is out to the public.
Do I have to
Um,
update my app?
Ooh, got to update.
well, yeah. So let me preface that really quick. We're waiting on iPhone and the official App Store. Mine is on Android, so you guys don't have it right now, but by the time you guys upload this video, we should be approved. So we're just
You
waiting
mean
on Apple.
tomorrow morning?
Maybe, maybe.
Wow, cool.
Maybe. Yeah, so we'll
So
see.
you built it the Amish way. All hands on deck,
Yeah,
barn
uh,
raising,
we did some
one
barn
day.
raising, exactly. Just like a throwback to one of your earlier episodes. What was that, like a week or two ago?
You're the man, dude. I love how you
He's the
watch
Stack Show historian.
it.
I've seen every episode. I've seen every one.
Oh, we
I
fucking.
don't skip.
It
Yeah.
looks so good, man. I
Our
love this. It's
faithful
super
viewer.
sleek.
Yeah, it does look good.
All right. So yeah, that's number one is the new app. Thank you, by the way.
Hold on. Is the color different? It looks a little more blue than previously.
It's not.
Okay.
Just
It's
the
blue though.
contrast maybe with
It is blue.
the black. Yeah.
I think Greer wants it to be purple. And
No, I don't.
It's
I
not
love the fact
purple?
that it's not purple.
Is it
it's
blue?
not. It's blue. It's blue.
I
There's very
mean,
red in this color. Very little. Almost
okay, then
none.
I'm not good with my colors in. I've always just thought that it's looked purple.
Yeah,
Let's see
okay.
if I can show my screen. Shoot. I can't. Here we go.
Do
Is
we
that
have it?
blue?
Yeah.
Is that blue or purple?
Well, if you ask me, it's blue. Just
Yeah.
because I want it to be blue. I mean, in my mind, it's like I'd rather it be blue. To be honest, we got the color. I say we. This was just like early on. I was just prototyping, and I just like took my cursor on the color wheel and just like picked a random shade, and I was like,
That's how
let's
you
just
do it. That's how
that,
all
that,
the great brands do it. Coke, everyone.
that's how we ended up
T-Mobile,
there.
yeah, pick the color. UPS did it, and
Really,
they got brown.
It
that's a
looks
weird one.
great, Adam, man. It looks really, really good.
Thank you. All right, so number two, we got to move through these pretty quickly because we got 21 to get through.
Yeah.
There's a new price chart. So I'm still sharing here. Let me swipe here. So you'll see we have a price chart.
Let's go.
Nice. That looks
And
good.
one thing you'll notice is we have to the second prices.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
find another price chart that does that in a Bitcoin wallet.
no, you can't. I've got an hour chart on Strike.
Yeah,
It does
exactly.
update, but not every second.
I'm
Yeah,
noticing something else on this screen.
It's going up. The price is going up.
No, I'm looking all the way at the bottom.
yeah. So I think
Sell
I see where
Bitcoin.
you're getting there.
Sell
Man,
Bitcoin.
Do I hit those buttons here with you guys live, or do I wait for everybody to update and try pushing them? That's the question.
Oh, so
What do
you
you
hit
guys say?
sell Bitcoin and then it shows a meme.
But you can buy.
That's my guess. You hit sell Bitcoin and somebody pops up and says,
All
"What are
right.
you doing? Don't
Here's the
do it."
deal. Here's the deal. I'm not going to hit the button, but if you want to find out what the sell button does, you can download Mana, open it up on your phone, and press the button and see what happens. That's the surprise. It's
Man,
not
that's a
one on
good.
it's not one on our 21 list. Aside from the fact that I think we got something related to it, but I'm not going to spoil any surprises. So that's where we're going to leave that one for now.
That's a good hook. All
Once
Um,
right,
the app
yeah,
updates, once we get the update, that's pushed.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. It was
So
like I said, should be like in the next, I don't know, few hours, days, somewhere in that time frame. Like it's not going to be real. We're waiting on just final review with Apple. So
come on, Tim, approve
yeah,
the app.
Tim's gone, man. He checked out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
you
go
didn't
on.
know he left?
I mean, I heard about it. I don't
Well,
care.
he's leaving, right? You know.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Number three, watch only wallets. So
Cool.
we're also referring to these as monitor wallets because they're unique to Mana. So there's a lot of stuff that happens on Mana with the ability to receive funds over like a username or a Lightning address that goes through a process called LNURL. And in simple terms, that just means there's a lot of different things happening all at once. And so we couldn't just use a simple watch only wallet. We had to build our own watch only wallet,
Wow.
which includes the watch only wallet on the main layer as well. But there's a lot of stuff going on there. But this was one thing that we had to do from the ground up. So this update took a long time. This was one of the reasons. There's another reason which we'll get to here in a little bit. But one of the main reasons why this app we hasn't been updated since like early or mid-November is because there's a couple things that we basically had to invent from the ground up, and this is one of them. So
And you couldn't vibe code it.
couldn't vibe code it. Yeah, nothing in Mana is vibe coded. Which take that for good or bad, but we wanted to make sure every bit of code was touched and reviewed, and mostly for the simple fact that we're dealing with people's money here. You don't want a bug that some AI agent overlooked.
yep.
So no vibe coding, but that's another reason why it took so long. We could probably vibe code Mana in just a few hours once we release our open source repo, which we're actually going to be doing here in like the next few days. Then agents can vibe code this, right? But we had to
Mhm.
build the code from scratch first.
All right, what else you got?
So watch only wallets, real quick on that one. That's going to allow you to like it solves the POS shop employee problem. So you can like export a shop now to one of your employees if you got a POS store, and then they can receive funds, but they can't spend from your wallet.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
That's very cool. I was
Uh,
wondering about that. Yeah, what the functionality, but that makes sense. Yeah, thanks for driving that home.
Used to be a little bit wonky how you had to set that up before, but now it's really clean. You just hit export your shop, send it to your employee. They get all of your items and pictures and prices and everything, and then it automatically connects to whatever watch only wallet you want.
Nice.
The sell
Uh,
Bitcoin button pops a Rick roll meme.
man, you're killing me.
I got it. Ah! I
I'm
knew
not, I'm
it.
not going
I
to comment. No
knew. I
comment.
knew it. I knew
No comment. You know me
it.
pretty well, though, Greer. I got to say.
So good. What else you got? Hold on. Let me guess. No, go ahead.
All right, all right. Number four, Bronta integration. So Bronta is like basically just an industry-leading move to prevent address swaps and different types of attacks that can happen.
They verify the payers and the spender. Those are the correct people
Right,
in the
exactly.
Face
background.
verification. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in this case, it's like there's another guy in the room, like checking your phone and looking at the whoever you're trying to send it to, and they're like, "Oh, hey, yeah, this is the right person. It's the right
But
address."
it's not a real guy. We're not at the TSA, and this is not the airport looking at your junk while you're holding your hands up getting X-rayed.
We don't know that for sure. We don't know that for sure.
Oh, something manual. Could be a manual
I'm just
process.
joking. Bronta is open source as well, so yeah, you can verify that too. So yeah, that's really neat. We put out a few things about that today. Phil Geiger did some posts on that, just showing how when you go pay for your Peony Lane wine, you can
Yeah.
now see exactly who you're paying, and you get a little button that you can click on that will go to Bronta's verification service. So
That
yeah,
that part for me is actually huge. I think that is like a really big unlock. I mean, it might seem a little understated at first, but just the peace of mind that you have now to like, and you scan something, you can see the logo, right? Like
yeah,
it gives you a familiarity. You know, you're sending the Bitcoin to the right place, and it looks good. That's the
yeah.
thing too. So that's really awesome.
Yeah, it's a very clean integration with what we already have with contacts. So I'll just give you an example here. You can see, I've got some payments here with Lee. He's our product manager.
Yeah, what's
And
up, Lee? Hope you're watching, brother.
What
if you
up?
go in here, you can see he's got, his pictures, his bio. I can message him, I can pay him, I can make a request for a payment. So
Cool.
it's
It's kind of like
Nice.
a little social profile. The only
Yeah.
thing missing are pictures of your dessert.
yeah,
You're on
I'm not
fire
gonna
today,
follow
buddy.
it.
It's been a while
All
since we've
right.
done a podcast, so Greer's really feeling it.
I am. Yeah, I had to drink a little bit after driving the kids home from
There we
school.
go. On the way home.
Yeah. Well, how else do you do it? I
On
mean,
the way there and on the way home.
it's the only way to get through traffic.
Sorry, Adam. Sorry, Adam.
No, no, you're good. Hey guys, this is my show. You're just
Yeah.
here.
Take it away.
No, I'm just messing. Thank you so much for letting me do this. This is, as I've said
Dude.
before,
Yeah.
my favorite Bitcoin show on
Bro-
earth, and it is the only podcast I never miss an episode for.
Brother, we're just
Wow.
honored that you want to do this on our show and that you're announcing everything this way. It's really cool.
I'm a fanboy. What can I say?
Well,
Hey,
we
we
love you.
appreciate that. We just
Yeah,
need 500,000 more of you.
we'll get you there. We'll get you there.
All right.
Hey, look, you have to watch this show if you
Yeah,
want to get all the features for Mana, right? So,
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true.
yeah, subscribe by the way. If you're not already subscribed, you should
that's
be.
right.
All
Hit
right,
that like button.
Smash it.
Drop a comment. All right, let's go.
moving on. All right, number 5. Yeah, we gotta burn through these. This is the other thing that took us a really long time, and this is ManaNet support. All right, so ManaNet is something that we invented. It is a test net for Mana, and it allows you to do basically everything in Mana that you can do normally, but over testnet. So we can just go ahead and turn this on, and now
Cool.
we're just automatically in testnet. So you want to buy a Bitcoin, you can come over here and let's just say buy $22 of
That's
Bitcoin.
the buy Bitcoin feature. That's new, right? I didn't know I could ever buy Bitcoin with Mana. I didn't
Yeah,
ever
this is
see.
new.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Wow. So this is where you go into the living room and you're like, honey, I'm buying 10 Bitcoin right now. Boom. Do it in testnet and
Wow. Yeah.
watch the meltdown.
yeah, and so you can kind of watch the progress as it goes through. And it's obviously simulated money, but everything else is real. So all the processes and the programs that run everything, it's all 100% real. And we
Okay.
actually have our own server that you can communicate with that actually I'll probably be able to just show you real quick. Um, yeah, so here's like our
Nice.
faucet, if you will.
Yeah.
And
You guys
this
have a lot
is
of Bitcoin.
layer one Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean,
You almost have you almost have a billion Bitcoin.
yeah, that's we're doing all right on our testnet sats.
Look out, sailor.
Elements, this is for liquid, and this
Whew.
is kind of pretty explanatory.
It's
Then
sleek.
Lightning is like a third party Lightning server. So for
Yeah.
those of you that may not know, Mana works off of swaps, and you can test going through layer one, Lightning, and liquid.
Wow. That is
This
awesome.
man, this is really cool.
And we
Where
built all this too, by the way. This is
oh,
all
Wow.
ours.
where do you buy the Bitcoin from? How does that work?
Well, this is testnet. It's
Yeah.
our it's our faucet.
Okay.
So when you
But
buy the Bitcoin on testnet, you're just basically sending a payment from our faucet to your ManaNet
got it.
wallet.
Roger that.
Um, yeah,
Very
so this
cool.
is this is just like my testnet wallet, and like I said, you can send, you can receive anything you can do on mainnet. you can do on ManaNet. And so we can just simply switch back. And now we're back. Oh, look at that. Exactly $100. That's weird. That
Uh,
was not planned.
huh, right on the
Uh,
dot.
all right. Dark theme. No, explanation necessary there. It just automatically defaults to whatever your set theme is for your OS. So
Yeah.
if your phone's on dark mode, then you're just going to automatically have dark mode.
Nice.
Improved seed phrase storage. We're now using the Apple Enclave for some of the additional security storage for the seed phrase on Apple, and then on Android, we're using Strongbox. This is just a security improvement so that, if somebody steals your phone, they won't be able to easily extract your seed phrase. Upgraded underlying code, so we made swap recovery easier from here moving on. So, for example, Manna, if you're doing like a layer one swap, let's just show you. If you try to withdraw, let's just say this much Bitcoin, you're going to get this message.
Mm,
And it's going to say, one of these bullet points here is you have to send between 25,000 and 25 million sats.
mm,
And it kind of explains a little bit why. But the point here is if you send, say, like a whole Bitcoin to Mana, the swap's not going to work, but we improved the ability to recover that in a more, I guess, hands-off way.
Mm.
So you don't need to contact anybody or reach anybody. It's all trustless, and you're able to just recover it on your own. You don't need to reach out to us.
wow. That's cool.
Yeah. So no Bitcoin gets lost, and you don't have
Phil,
to.
when this goes live, why don't you send me a Bitcoin? We'll test this out and I'll send it back.
Yeah, we'll do it on the test net. I'll send you a few.
Sweet. That sounds
Uh,
good to me.
number
Make 10.
nine, number nine, upgraded background notifications. This was also a bear, if you will. Not fun to do. It's between Apple and Android and all the notification stuff. We had to do a lot of path finding on that as well. But the notifications are great now. Lightning fast chat to pay. So this is like the Venmo feature.
Cool.
You can just, request sats and pay people through messaging.
That's awesome,
Improved.
man. So you go out to dinner, you pay in Bitcoin, just
Yeah, just like
Phil request.
look up Phil and say, hey, you owe me, $10 or whatever. Send me the money, and then you can on your side you'll get a notification, and you
That's
just hit
awesome.
pay. Um,
Where's the
im-
money, Lebowski? All right, let's keep it moving.
Number 11, improved wallet switching and reordering. This just allows you to basically reorder your wallets. So if I wanted to like do that, for example, that's it. Just reorder wallets. Um, whatever we at. Number 12, fast QR scanning. The QR scanner is really good. It feels really good. It's probably the best QR scanner I've ever used. We also fixed some bugs that we had in our last version, but the QR scanner is awesome now. It does this cool little animation where like it's got the box, and then as soon as it sees the camera anywhere in the viewfinder, it just, oh, look at that. What's going on here?
You're getting a payment.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. Uh,
Somebody just paid you.
I wonder who that could have been.
It
Just
was you.
totally random, out of
That
nowhere.
was you.
What are the odds of that happening on this call?
Honey, send me that $25.
All right, so I don't know
Wow.
if that's on the list, and if it is, I'm gonna go ahead and skip forward to it anyway. So you'll notice like the process in which sending and receiving transactions happens is a little bit different now. Hey Greer, do you have like a lightning address I could send to, or Phil, or whoever sent that to me? I don't know who. It's probably, I'm
That was
assuming Greer.
Greer.
Yeah, you can send yeah, let's see. What's my address? I think it's birdflip at Mana. Yeah,
Mine is
it's there. Birdflip at manabitcoin.com.
You sure? Bird flip.
mine's
Yep.
cold hard sats.
Dude, it's right here. Here, I'll put up my QR code so anyone can send me sats. Can't show it. There we go.
Mine's not found either.
No, it
Ma-
might be on my end. I'm on a test version, so it might not be syncing with the server properly.
You're on testnet. Yeah.
I'm on like double test net here.
Go ahead
Uh,
and send your sats to birdflip at
here
manabitcoin.com.
you go. Yeah, someone watching this video, send some sats to Birdflip. Help him out. He needs it. We
Oof.
all need
A little too close to the truth, man.
it. All right, moving on. LNURLW support, so you can now scan an LNURL withdraw, I guess request or QR. Um, some people are using this. It's not a great solution in my opinion, but some people do use it, and we want to make sure that that was available. Um, it basically like if you have a QR code and you put Bitcoin inside of LN URL withdrawal, it allows you to scan the QR code and take the sats out. But
Mhm.
anybody can scan it, and if it's
Hmm.
hijacked, anybody can grab it. But people are using it, so we built our, support for it. Faster
It's
and more.
good for that's good for giveaways. You know, if you're going to give away
Yeah.
something, free Bitcoin if you do XYZ, great way to do that.
Yes, I've just been seeing people use it to send people Bitcoin. And I've even seen people do it over email. And I'm not going to rat anybody out, but there's a very popular Bitcoin company that's doing this. And
Phil,
yeah,
that's
so
your company.
if
Wait.
anybody intercepts that email, the Bitcoin's gone. Like I've seen like large amounts of Bitcoin sent this way.
What company are we talking about? And
Well,
how
we'll
do I
talk
gain
about it
access to
offline.
these? All
They
right,
know
go
who
ahead.
they are. They know who they are. They're put
Put
on
it in
note.
the chat.
We're not going to rat anybody out here. Not today. Uh, so for, number 14, faster, more reliable transactions. Oh, this is what I was talking about. So, we basically completely eliminated all of the awkward silence when you're sending or receiving Bitcoin. Have you ever been like somewhere where you're trying to pay somebody in Bitcoin and you hit the send button, you're like, okay, where is it now? Like, what's going on? Did you get it yet?
Yeah.
There's
Dude,
kind of like,
every single week I get a bird flip order in Bitcoin. I see the order come through, and then I have to wait until the payment is pending. As soon as it's pending, then I manually approve it and they get their confirmation email. But that 10 minutes is kind of a long time. And sometimes it takes 40 minutes.
yeah, yeah. So if you're using Mana and you're using it in the default way, you're gonna absolutely love it. There's never any weird awkward silence. You get like a loading bar that shows it as it's paying, and as soon as it hits 100%, then the receiver's getting a notification that they got it, and it communicates both directions. I have not experienced a better payment solution, and I'm being honest, like not biased here. This is by far the best paying like feeling I've ever had. It's
Hmm.
really good. And
Cool.
as soon as you try it, it shines when you're paying somebody like in person. When you're
Yeah.
doing it over the internet, it's not as big of a deal. But when you're in person and you can see that whole process in real time, it makes a huge difference.
Just
Good
eliminates that
timelines.
like awkwardness or that like
Hmm.
that friction that you typically have. Like, oh, is this gonna work? What's going on here? And he just totally do away with that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice, man.
And most of it's, Lightning transaction anyway. They're mostly pretty fast, but there's, maybe 5 to 10 seconds in there where sometimes you're like, did it connect? Did it send? Did you receive it? I don't know what's going on. It says it's sent on my side, but you haven't got it yet. That doesn't happen anymore. Not with Mana. And it works from Mana to Mana. It also works from Mana to any third party, Lightning wallet. So it's really nice. Um, 15, cleaner bottom sheets and dialogues, just some UI improvements, less shifting and better layout on small phones. This is kind of one of those things that looks like we had to just throw in to make 21. But
I knew
number
it.
six, no, yeah, you called us
You
out on that.
bastard.
That's for sure. Number 16.
Redesigned. We redesigned the B. You can see it's a little slightly longer on the.
Oh, hey, speaking of which, this
I didn't
isn't on the
notice.
list, and it probably should be. So you might notice that we have maybe a different look to the format. We're adopting
Yeah,
uh,
B.
the Jack
Yeah,
style, right? The
yeah.
Cash App style.
Not
Um,
Sats.
Oh,
but not everybody likes it. So if you don't, you can just change it.
Oh,
whew.
that's cool. You could
I like
please.
sats, dude. I think it's
Yeah, look,
cool. You
Who
get
said you
100
can't please
million
all the
sats.
people all the time?
here we
Look at
go.
that.
Greer
Give me the
mode right
option.
here.
Yeah.
That's good.
We
I,
put
I
Greer
like
mode.
sats. I think sats are cool. It
You
took
got
some, getting used to, but it's an acquired taste.
I like
But I
Sats
like
because it,
I like
it it personalizes it a bit more. It's like when you have dollars, you have presidents on the dollars, you know. So the fact
Oh,
that
we
you
don't do
have
dollars. Yeah, I
we
mean
don't do
down here you can
dollars,
see like
right?
a you can see this like equivalent fiat value,
Yeah,
which it's like we made it gray, kind of subtle. You can ignore it
yeah.
if you want to.
yeah.
But up here in the blue, there's no dollar signs up
I
here,
don't
brother.
see the blue. Do you
It's
mean
purple.
the purple
The
or?
Yeah, he means the purple.
We
Uh,
want people to comment. All right, if you're watching this, what do you see? Do you see blue or do you see purple?
there you go. Comment below.
Comment below.
If you're still watching,
We're still working on the frequently asked questions for you, Phil.
Thank you.
we call those fuck yous on this show.
Go fuck yourself.
Perfect.
Go ahead, Adam.
Number, what are we on here?
I think
16?
we're at
16?
20,
16?
21. We probably hit 22 by this point.
Better swap handling and notes support. So if you want, you can come into transaction. You can see in that gray box, that is the memo that comes through the Lightning invoice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
like
if you hit
that.
this drop down, you also have an ability to add your own note. This
Nice.
is just for you, as you can see by that note on the note.
Love
Greg
that.
Wright is not Satoshi.
You can also do categories. So you want to add it as a business expense. This also transfers through to the reports. So when you export your reports, if you're trying to, I don't know, pay your taxes or something, I don't know. There, no
Seems like
judge.
an edge case.
I don't judge people for their orientation. If they want to pay taxes, like you're a consenting adult, do what you want.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
They're volunteer.
Dude, this is really cool though. I mean, I didn't actually know that you like the capability to export all this stuff, and I mean, I've never used it for
Yeah.
any business transactions just because I tend to like keep that on the business credit card because it's just like throw away, you know, you know, fiat bullshit.
Yeah.
Uh, but like I could see it, I could see myself using that now that I can categorize it. So like if you're at a conference or like a lunch or a dinner with somebody and you can,
Playing golf.
yeah, playing golf. Yeah. I mean, it's good. That's a really good update. I like
Yeah,
that.
and just for your edification, if you hit this view all button where it says transactions, view all, you can see all of your transactions. You can filter them,
Yeah.
filter by category, by date, by amount,
Oh,
and
cool.
then you can
Ooh,
just easily export as well. So you just hit this button in the top right and then
ooh. You
export.
know,
And
this is going to come back to haunt people. I worked with a Bitcoin company, and the CEO told me that he spent 3 Bitcoin on a pair of jeans, like back in 2014 or
Yeah.
2016. And he's he's looking at the price of those jeans, 210 grand for a pair of jeans.
Oh man, yeah, that is gonna hurt. But hey, what we do
It's
is
almost like a history.
we spend
Just
and
got,
replace.
it disciplines you.
yeah,
It disciplines you,
it does,
You
and
start to realize how important it is to hold on to your Bitcoin.
it gives you that wonderful feeling of regret.
Yeah. But I like Phil's solution. Spend and replace.
Yeah,
That's how you achieve freedom, right? You
As
gotta
long as you do it in the same time period, you can't spend and replace if you're going to do it over a series of years.
That's the truth.
yeah.
Gotta do it right away. Don't spend money you don't have.
There you
That's
go.
the
There you
moral.
go. Life lessons.
All right. Phil, where are we? 17?
17.
Faster overall performance. We just like shifted everything around and now I mean, the whole app's very fast. 18, more reliable. Man, come on. All right. Lee put this together for me. Thank you, by the way, Lee. You did a great job.
Good work, Lee.
You did a great job stretching this to 21, I gotta say. You really did.
19 is
Uh,
just like Lee is amazing. He's the best ever.
how'd that get on
Not
here?
really an update,
Did you
but yeah,
mention the
we wanted
color
to
scheme
update
yet?
everybody in terms of, Lee.
Have you mentioned dark mode?
Lee is exceptionally good looking. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Number 20.
Was that an update? I feel like that's not new.
it's not new. No, he's always been a handsome stud. No homo. All right, moving on.
No homo.
18.
Gotta qualify it.
More reliable. We already did that. We just skipped that one. All right. 19.
Even more reliable.
Yeah, even more reliable.
19. 19.
More reliabler.
19 to 21.
More reliable. 20. Even more reliable than we were one
But
bullet point
wait,
ago.
there's more.
All right. 19, polished UI touches. So we did some cool little Easter eggs and shimmer effects and animations just to make the app feel a little bit more intentional and polished.
Rounded
Uh,
corners.
yeah, rounded corners,
What do you mean
exactly.
by that, Adam? Yeah, go into that a bit more.
They
Well,
changed the rounded corner from 18 pixels to 20 pixels. You
it just
can't see that? I can
just
see it.
very small. So the idea here is that we update the app in such a way that it doesn't feel like an update. It's just like, oh, this is how it's always been. But I
Yeah,
feel a little bit better inside. You don't really know why. Things are a little bit faster, things are a little bit smoother. As Greer said, corners might be a little bit more rounded, small stuff like that. But the fun one here is the Easter eggs. We put Easter eggs in the app and we want you guys to find them.
okay.
So I'm not going to show you any of them, but as you use the app, you'll
Oh
get some
man.
fun little sayings and stuff here and there.
Oh, cool.
Um, the home button. So if you're like, scrolling through, you can just hit that Mana logo in the top left and return back. Or if you're over here, small stuff like that.
That's
That's number
cool.
20, by the way. So that we got a whole
All right,
feature.
final update. Here's the final
Final update,
update.
pure Bitcoin only, right? So you can
Okay,
sleep
good.
well knowing we are still and will forever be Bitcoin only.
Is that so? That's an update. So
That is an update. We are reminding everybody we are not straying from the mission. We have not been paid or bought out. We are pure through and through. We don't answer to anybody but you guys. So
Love it.
that is our gift to Bitcoiners for using our wallet. We will never integrate altcoins or stable coins or any type of,
what
fee
about
product.
what about eCash? The guys that want to take half of Satoshi's stack and move it over there and redistribute it. You gonna have support for eCash? You know about this?
I mean,
Commies.
I'm not sure I totally follow like eCash as in like the
Ye-
token.
No, the new Bitcoin hard fork from
That
Paul
Paul
Stork.
Stork or whatever his
Oh,
name is,
oh
that
yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
Not like the yeah, eCash is old stuff, right? But
Yeah,
um,
okay. Well, before I answer that, to clear up any confusion, yes, you can use Bitcoin to interact with, Fediments and eCash and stuff like that. But to answer your direct question, Mana is not going to be, officially promoting, endorsing, or supporting the theft of anybody's Bitcoin.
yeah.
Let's go. That's
It's
all I wanted to hear. Well, you could have just gone with that update and we didn't need to do all 21.
Could have skipped it. Yeah,
no,
that's really
man.
all we needed.
I will say this is gosh, you guys have really been building
Been
and
cooking, man.
and been
This is a
cooking and
home
just
run.
doing it
Absolute home run.
intentionally. Like I mean, the attention to detail, the thought that you're putting into this. I mean, it really shows, dude. In a world where it's like move fast and break things, you guys are slowing down and doing it in the deliberate right way, and that's the kind of stuff that stands the test of time. You see all these
Yeah.
different like booths at Bitcoin Vegas, and they come and go. Oh, this wallet pops up, that one pops up, and then it fizzles out, whatever. They go to the next shiny thing or they just lose interest. But, this is built to last and it's my favorite, man. It's my favorite wallet.
I
We
think,
really
yeah.
tried to hone in on the steak and shake method. You guys ever had the beef tallow fries from Steak and Shake?
I have
Just the
not had
one
those
time.
yet. Mm-mm.
One time.
Just once? All right. Well, this is kind of my philosophy here. You want to make something that people just enjoy. Nothing too flashy or fancy. Like you go to Steak and Shake and get some beef tallow fries, you're just getting really good fries.
Yeah.
They're not like you don't eat the beef tallow fries and you're like, oh, these taste wildly different, than any other fries I've ever had. No, you're just eating them. You're like, wow, these are actually just good fries. That's all there is
And
to
they're good for you. I
it.
mean,
And they're
getting
good for you.
tallow, potatoes.
Exactly.
And the
So
opposite of that is like the whole like how fast food chains typically handle things. You see a commercial and it's like Taco Bell has this like Frankenstein creation where it's like a Cool Ranch Dorito cheesy gordita crunch wrapped in,
A leather
7 layers
satchel.
of cheese.
let's just say they're not going to be accepting Bitcoin anytime soon.
Yeah, that's it's
No,
yeah,
no,
it's not that.
no, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
that. This tells me that we've been in a bear market.
Yeah.
Bear markets are for building, and that's what you've been doing. So if you didn't know, we've been in a bear market.
All right, how do I get out of this
Brother,
now?
congratulations, man. Um,
I don't know. All we can see
awesome
is your
work.
screen.
Maybe I can boot you. I don't know. You did it.
Oh, we're good.
You
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
thank you for
yeah.
letting me do this here on your show.
For
Um,
sure, man. We don't You don't have to thank us for that. We thank you for coming
Yeah.
on and giving us the updates. Is there anything else that you want to mention? Anyone else on the team you want to call out?
How do you download Manna Wallet?
all right, Greer's is an easy one. I just download it on Google Play or Apple App Store right now.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew that was
Or
going to be the answer.
Any plans for a desktop version ever?
oh, Phil, thank you for reminding me. Yes, actually, we
Really?
have a
Update
desktop version.
22.
Dang it. We did go over. All right. Well, we'll have to replace one of those more subtle ones. Yes, we have a desktop version. It will be out uh, as soon as Apple approves the our Apple one, because that's what we built it off of. So you'll be able to download it
That's big, man.
from the
And
website.
what's the login
Yeah.
like? Is it your seed phrase, your email address? What are you doing?
It's the same app. Yeah, it's
Same.
literally
Same
just the
app.
same thing, just on a desktop computer now.
Heck yeah,
Very
let's go.
cool.
Yeah, that was a good question.
Awesome.
And yeah, so credit where it's due. This code was primarily written by our lead software engineer. His name's Parth, so shout out to him. He's an absolute maniac, best programmer I've ever known, and he's not for hire, guys. He's mine. So
That's good. Parv's not even his
That's
real
great.
name, actually. You're just
you'll never know. You'll
smoke
never know.
screen.
I actually, believe it or not, funny story. I developed Mana with Parth. He was actually one of the early employees, the first one, in fact. And we've been building this together for almost 2 years now. I think
Wow.
I went over an entire year without ever seeing his face.
Wow.
That's dude, that's
Yes.
like that's the most Bitcoin thing ever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he's quite a bit of an anonymous person.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, you're not like you're gonna find him anyway, but yeah, he's a shadowy super coder.
Dude, those are my favorite
Very
people.
cool.
You know, the ones that are just in the shadows doing it for the love of the game, like the true cypherpunks that yeah, badass,
Yeah.
man. It's
And
badass.
then
All right, guys, let's stack some sats.
yeah,
What
let's
do you
dive some
say?
chats. While we're pulling it up, I don't want to leave out Lee. Lee's our other guy, and he's been doing a tremendous job. You probably ran into him. He's a lot more public.
Yeah,
So
of
when you see
course, man.
stuff from the
Yeah.
Mana
Yeah.
account, you're probably a lot of that's Lee. So
We love Lee here.
All right, I'm buying 21 bucks worth of sats. It's gonna give me 26,000
nice.
at strike. Got it.
I'm using River. I want to ask you guys about
Nice.
Strike. I'm doing 21. I'd love to be able to buy Bitcoin in Mana. That's what I would like to do.
Well, I think we might be able to do something about that pretty soon.
Update 23.
It's yeah, you download the app and just, play around with it and let me know what you think.
Well, I've got it downloaded. I'm just going to wait for it to update.
Yeah,
And
it'll be updated here very soon.
Nice.
I
Congrats.
I don't we have a little bit more time. I just want to talk about maybe one thing. I want to get your opinion on.
Oh yeah, it's Friday night, dude. This
Yeah.
is my Friday night.
Okay, cool. Cool, man.
Let's
Well,
go till midnight.
Strike. A bit of controversy going on with the acquisition talks and all of that. Have you seen it? Paid attention to it?
Maybe a little. Were they gonna buy someone, Electron, a mining company?
Adam, I'm gonna let if you have insight into this, maybe I'll let you lead it
Yeah, I'm a
because
normie on this one.
while I was there in the conference, I didn't see the talk, and then I've just been traveling. I haven't been really paying too much attention to Bitcoin Twitter, but I've seen rumblings.
Tell us what to think, Adam.
I'll give you uh I'll give you the opinion that I've had for years. My public opinion on both Jack Mallers and Tether. And that is that I'm a big Jack Mallers fan. I
Right?
think he's got his head on straight. He's a very smart businessman and he's got a huge heart and he's a very ethical person, from what I know, from what I can tell. I
Yeah.
don't really know him personally, but I've interacted with him quite a bit over the years, and I've seen how he's built his businesses, and he seems to do things the right way. I'll also say my opinion has been very public and vocal for years on Tether, and that is that I don't support Tether in any way, shape, or form. I'm very
Didn't
vocally anti-Tether.
didn't Paolo respond to one of your tweets at one point?
He did. So okay, this
I
is a good
remember
point.
that.
Yeah,
I
he
remember that.
this is like a feather in their cap. Like I was basically just being a Karen online
You were dunking
about
on him.
I was dunking on him, and I was poking fun at them for not, showing their addresses on chain, and I was talking about how
Oh
easy
yeah,
it would be,
I
and
remember that.
yeah, it was like honestly probably 15 minutes, maybe an hour later, Paolo responds and he's like, "Here you go," and they shared their Bitcoin
Well,
public
good for
address.
you. Good for you for putting them up to it, and then they followed through.
That's what's
Yeah, and I was very, very surprised and happy to see that. I thought that was a huge move by them to do. I can't say they did it specifically for me. I mean, I'm sure that was probably something they maybe planned on already. But it was nice to see them do that, and I think that that is a good display of their business ethics as well. And I also say like a lot of my negativity about Tether isn't necessarily about the people, although there are some issues there, historically speaking, I think, with some of the now public details behind their head of their mining business and his dealings with
It
Swan.
was Swan. Yeah.
Rafa. What's his name? Something like
Yeah, I think it's pronounced Kafa.
Rafa.
Good try, Phil.
Yeah, I don't know, but
Cultural as always.
Yeah, I'm
Get
gonna
out of
stick
our
with Rafa.
country. Get out of
well,
our country. We don't need you here. This is America.
I
All
never
right, go
did
on.
Portuguese. I think it's Portuguese anyway. I think it's from
Yeah.
Brazil. Anyway,
Go on. Yeah, sorry.
yeah. So I'm deeply disappointed as like this huge fan of Strike to see this move. Just personally, like that's just
What
my own
was the
personal
move?
feelings.
I'm still in the dark. What was
Yeah.
the move?
So they're proposing a merger or an acquisition from 21 Tether. Well, not really Tether. Tether's the majority shareholder in 21. And so we can, for all intents and purposes, consider those inextricably linked, Tether and 21. So they're basically merging 21, the mining company. Is it Electron? Is that what it's called?
Electron.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And Strike.
And
So,
strike.
and Strike.
Oh man. And 21 has like 43,000 Bitcoin or something on the balance sheet,
Mhm.
which
Yeah.
is quite a chunk.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, this
Well,
is
I
like
guess
the
I'll
David
be using.
Baileyfication of the industry, you know?
Yeah. And there's a lot of overlap as well with Cantor Fitzgerald,
Right.
Yeah.
um, which is essentially another
We
arm of the government.
we know. We know all
My
about it.
opinion. That's my opinion.
Oh
Again,
yeah. Yeah.
uh,
Okay. So we're just seeing this giant Bitcoin quasi blob form, and
yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
benefiting
a
the
good
top
person,
1%.
maybe I don't want to say like he's taken advantage of, but finding himself in deep waters that he hasn't been in before and
yeah.
kind of at
I mean,
the
Adam, your point months ago was if you wanted to co-opt Bitcoin, Jack Mallers would be the perfect person to help
yeah,
you
true believer.
because he's such a good dude. And if you could attach your brand to his, bring him into the fold, now you've got a new face.
I forgot I said that. Yeah,
Yeah, it was a good comment. It was a good comment, and I think you were spot on.
It's
And
prescient. Yeah.
unfortunately, you were spot on.
yeah. He's
Yeah,
who I buy.
yeah, that's
We
what you
should find
said.
we should find that up. Let's go back and like clip that because with all this stuff coming out, it
It
was
was
very
episode
prescient.
63. You don't watch these every night before
Yeah,
you go to bed?
right. I'm not the Stack Show historian like Adam, but I hope he doesn't go through with it. I hope he can find a way out of that
Well,
mess. But it
it's
seems
not
like
done.
it's
It's got to be
yeah,
approved by the shareholders, and and I think it's probably got to go through approval from the SEC as well.
I'm sure
right.
they'll be fine with it.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
don't.
mean,
I think it hinges on maybe it doesn't all hinge on Jack, but Does he
I
what?
mean, you never know. He might be happy about it. He might be looking at it as a way to grow the 21 brand and the Strike brand.
Well,
Strike will be the
absolutely.
wallet that
Yeah,
everyone uses. I mean, it's going to extend those platforms he's built. So
that's
I
what he's
doubt he's
thinking.
looking at it like oh, I hope the SEC doesn't allow me to do it.
No,
I
I'm
doubt
saying,
that.
it's just, it's either something he wants to do, or it's something that he wants to not go through with. That's what I'm saying. Not that the SEC stuff factors into that at all for him
Yeah.
necessarily. Um,
Yeah,
Well,
I'll just say, on that subject real quick, Strike and Jack have set a really good example for, some of the things that I've strived to accomplish.
yeah,
I've looked up to his business and Jack himself for a long time. I think so it's a good example for what somebody building in Bitcoin ought to strive to do. He stayed relatively pure, all the way through and through, and I think he would still believe that he is. A lot of people don't see Tether the same way that I do, and I understand that. I'm pretty harsh on Tether, but
when you come back on the show and tell us that Tether is acquiring Mana, we're going to be pissed.
never.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Some actually it was
How dare
Ronan
he?
Ronan miner Neil. And if you guys know who that is, he said the same thing, and I told him I told him that he's severely underestimating my autistic lack of a need to be rich and liked.
Good.
I
That's
don't
a
care.
superpower, man.
I have my family and my small little house and my cozy little life. Like I have everything that I need, and Jesus, like that's all I need is
Well, I
Amen,
Jesus,
love
my
brother.
family,
Amen.
and the little bit of Bitcoin I have that's going to get me by. I'm good.
It's beautifully said.
Nice.
Yeah.
How could you not want to download Mana Wallet?
Download
Just
it.
from
Download
that.
it today. Download it right now. If you haven't and you're watching this.
Download it on your wife's phone and then send her sats.
And then
That's
use
your
it to
wife hack.
onboard people. I mean, it's like I always just when I go like to the farmers market or something, I ask if people accept Bitcoin, and I try and say, oh, like it's actually really easy. Like here's Mana Wallet. Like here's what I use, and I just try and get them to download it, and it's kind of hard to get people to do it. So, but it's always the one that I'm recommending, and
Good. Thank you.
we need to continue doing that.
It's really helpful for orange pilling, like you said, because it's very low barrier to entry and it works just like you'd expect any other payment app on your phone to work, whether it's Venmo or PayPal or Cash App or whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
Hmm.
there's not much learning needed in order to get it going.
What
for
about
sure.
KYC?
Well, right now there's zero KYC on Mana.
That's what I wanted you to say.
Yeah,
There's
zero
no
means zero.
KYC.
Period.
None.
When we do roll out buying Bitcoin, if you're going to buy Bitcoin through Mana, it will be through a partner that will probably KYC you, and that's outside of Mana. But Mana never does any KYC ourselves. We will never take or hold or store or sell anybody's data ever.
Love it.
Nice. What's not to
Let's go,
love?
dude.
But the best
Adam
way
for president. Are you running in 2028?
I would no,
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 dude, never.
no way,
Gosh, you have to be a
no way.
psychopath, to want to run
The,
for
the, the best
president.
way to get KYC free Bitcoin, guys, is to the same way that you get people ask
Mine
me,
it.
how do
Mine
I
it.
get Bitcoin? You can mine it. That's a great option. It's a little tricky, I think, for some people, and there's a little bit of a learning curve there. But if you want to figure that out, I always encourage people to start out small and figure out if it's something you want to do. Do it on a small scale. I don't recommend people like dive in head first and think they're gonna, liquidate all their assets and get into Bitcoin mining and get rich.
Yeah,
Uh, you might end up disappointed. But mining is a good thing, a good skill to have, and it strengthens the network and increases the decentralization of Bitcoin. Even if you've got like little bitaxe, the
Hmm.
entire Bitcoin network could run on a bitaxe, which is
Hmm.
pretty freaking cool.
that is actually a wild to think.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it at some point it probably did. You
Yeah,
know, a bitaxe is probably more powerful than the small
right.
handful of miners that were mining, around the Genesis block.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because BitX uses an ASIC. So
yeah, it does. That's right.
guys, I'm
So
sorry. I got a
go
hair
get your haircut.
A
Yeah,
hair, you got
taking
to
it
go to the
off,
hairstylist, going to the salon.
chopping it all off, man.
So if
This
we
is
if we
my
run you
emo
over, does that
stage.
mean
Gosh, just leave me alone.
It's almost perfect. That wasn't even a caricature. That's just real Phil. As if.
As if, guys.
thanks for having me on, guys? This is a blast.
Adam, we love you, brother. Congratulations. This is amazing work. I'm looking forward to the moment that the app updates for me. I'll be playing around with it. And everybody, if you're watching, like again, download the wallet. It's the best in the business, and Adam is the best in the business. And yeah, well, we appreciate you, brother. We'll have you on again soon. And that's it. I guess we're signing off. Any final words from you guys?
Just
No,
thank you,
man, you
thanks,
said it
thanks for
all.
doing this with me. Thanks
Much
for
better.
going on this journey with me. Appreciate you guys. Bye, Phil's hair.
I know. Bye. I'm gonna buzz it, I think.
Greer, what you got?
What do you mean?
I don't know. You started saying something. I interrupted you.
In terms of hair? Oh, I got hair.
No.
No, I got nothing else. No, I'm good. You guys have a good weekend. Let's try and catch up next week.
Yeah. Have a good weekend, guys.
See you later.